assholes with opinions.
What's up, everybody? This is the Gonzo Shark.
This is the SplatMan.
And you are tuned into the AWO show, so don't change that dial. Here we go.
Assholes with opinions, motherfuckers.
What's up, everybody? This is the Gonzo Shark. Welcome to the AWO show, Summerslam 2018 review. And I am here with the one and only, he's highly educated, can't be duplicated, my brother from another mother, SplatMan. What's up, my dude?
What's up? SplatMan here, ready to talk some SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Whew, that was a long fucking 5 hours. Let me tell you, or 4 hours, whatever it was. But yeah. Let's just get right into this thing, all right? But before I get into the first match, okay, you and I both think that our boy Dolph Ziggler is trying so hard to be like Shawn Michaels, okay? And I was thinking of some things, and the conspiracy runs even deeper, my friend, okay? And this is why. Shawn Michaels, HBK, the showstopper, right? Okay. Dolph Ziggler, HBZ, the show stealer, bro. He always says that, steal the show, steal the show.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, come on, man. Now, this is the question that came up in my head, right? And this is a good question for you because you love comics and stuff like that, right? So if being a show stealer and a show stopper were each like, you know, powers, as if you were a superhero and you could have those powers, okay? Which power, being a show stealer or being a show stopper, which one do you think would be more effective?
Showstopper. You know, you shut it down.
Yeah, see, I totally agree with that.
You shut it down.
Case closed. But
HBK shuts it down. That's just what he does.
Case closed. But, okay, so our first match for SummerSlam was our boy, HBZ, Dolph Ziggler, Intercontinental Champion, defending against Dean Ambrose with, against Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose in the corner, and our buddy Adam Bomb, Drew McIntyre in the other corner.
Adam Bomb.
And I will say for the opening match, I thought it was a pretty good match. But one thing I didn't like about it was I thought there was probably 2 or 3 parts of the match where it was like, man, that looked fucking brutal, totally devastating. I think there was one like super kick where it was like, man, looked like he would have been fucking swallowing his teeth and pooping them out the next day. You know what I mean? And they kicked out of a lot of stuff that I thought maybe, you didn't have to go that far with it. But other than that, I thought it was a really good match. Good way to start the show. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a good way to start it off. You know, it gained so much steam at the end. I thought it finished awesome. The DDT outside the ring to Adam Bomb was awesome.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but I mean, do you agree with me at all? Do you feel like maybe there was a little bit too much crazy fucking finishing type moves that they kicked out of? No?
Yeah, but that's just, I don't know. I thought it was impactful, you know, just start up the night like with an impact.
Yeah. And
you know, hard hitting.
I agree.
You know?
I agree because for the first match, it was like I said, it was a way to kick the show off. I thought for sure, but I thought it.
Yeah, I thought it was an excellent way to kick off the show.
Well, yeah. See, and you know I can't really disagree. But let's move on to the second match. SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship, The New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers, and they kept the Bludgeon Brothers looking pretty strong until the end when the Bludgeon Brothers had to I think it was Eric Rowan had to smash one of the New Day with the mallet, and they got disqualified and retained their belts. And they fucked up Big E on the outside of the ring. Man, I think that they should have just beat the New Day clean. That's my thoughts on it. They should have just beat him. I mean, how do you feel about that? Resorting to the mallet? Do they really need to resort to that mallet?
No, but they're just showing their
the craziness.
Yeah, the brutality, you know?
See, and I would – oh, go ahead.
No, I only seen bits and parts of it that
Yeah.
match, to be honest with you. And
I mean, oh, go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
the big elbow drop was pretty cool at the end. I thought that was pretty cool. You know.
Yeah, for me, I just I think that it was definitely hard hitting from the Bludgeon Brothers. Like, you know, they brought it in that way. And you know, they decided to end it with the mallet. I'd like to see them because they kind of alluded to like Eric Rowan obviously getting a little whacked out in the head, and that's why he fucking smashed the New Day with the mallet. So I'd like to just see them get a little more crazy now. You know what I'm saying? If they just got like really crazy, some good storyline to it, and they got like really insane, started doing some crazy shit. That
Like
would
the
be
Brood. Like the Brood.
the Brood, the Ministry of Darkness, any one of those things. Like even some of the stuff the Wyatt family did. Even, you know, I wish that they would do more stuff like what TNA did. You know, and they did it once with Hardy and Wyatt when they had the Ultimate Deletion. You saw that, right?
A little bit here and there.
Yeah. See, I like that. I like that kind of stuff. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to take it out of the ring. But yeah, so that match wasn't the greatest, but it was what it was, and at least the Bludgeon Brothers kept the belts. You know, if the New Day would have won the belts, they already had them fucking 150 times. You know what I mean? Why?
Yeah.
Do they need them 151?
Yeah, same thing over and over again. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Say that again, bro, because you broke up.
I said it's the same thing over and over again with them. We don't need that.
No, and they got to get rid of the pancakes, please. Get rid of the pancakes.
Yeah, they got to go.
Yeah. I think it's time to just break them up. They've had their run. They've had their fucking run.
No, they should break up. Most definitely. It's a great idea.
I mean, dude, Big E. Big E is dude. As a singles guy, he could be in main events. There's no doubt. He's big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Big boy. All right, so let's move on to the third match. Triple threat, SmackDown Live, Women's Championship. Carmella versus Charlotte versus your second wife, Becky Lynch. And I'm going to let you kick this one off because your second wife. Let's hear a little bit about that, buddy.
Well, the match in the whole, I didn't think it was the greatest, first of all. I thought it was kind of sloppy here and there. You know, the moves were kind of wicked sloppy. I predicted Charlotte to win, if you remember that.
You did.
I did. Which I think she should have won. But obviously the whole crowd was behind Becky Lynch. And I liked how she twisted it at the end, and she kind of like tapped out. I think they're trying to like turn her into a heel, but like the fans loved it, and like I thought it was a good ending to the match. Not a very great match, but good ending at least, you know. But yeah, Becky Lynch was sexy as hell, like always. I like her whole getup. It's nice.
Did you help her pick that out?
I did. I did.
My dude.
You gotta keep that a secret, though, man. Come on.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions because I don't like the fucking path that we're traveling down right now. I agree with you though. I thought that it was not the greatest match. I mean, dude, I wanted Carmella to keep the belt. But whatever. Charlotte won the belt. That's cool. And the two things that I have to definitely like straight up put over from the match is one, that the Becky Lynch heel turn. I liked it. I'm not even going to criticize it, you know, whether or not I think that they could have done it better or anything like that. I'm not even going to get into that. I liked it. And the other thing that I liked a lot was Charlotte was very believable. She was like crying at the end. She really looked like she was in pain. Like literally for a second there, I was saying to myself, yo, I think Charlotte's really hurt when she was on the ground. She just looked like she was acting so well. She got me, and I thought she was really hurt for a minute. And then when she sat up, I'm like, okay, she's not hurt. She's just acting really well.
I think she's usually great at acting. You know, she usually plays the part really good.
She does.
You know, like last week at Raw when she was in Carmella's face and she was saying you're not a good champion and shit. I believed it. Like she looked like she hated her. Like she wanted to like, you know, show everybody the true champion. You know, it's awesome. That's why I love Charlotte. I think she's a whole package.
Definitely.
But yeah, dude, I think she was crying because like Becky Lynch was her friend and all that, and I think that's why she bring out the tears and shit. I don't think she was hurting that bad, but
No, no.
Becky Lynch did put a beat down on her, but I think it was more mentally like she didn't really see that coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I got. What I got from it too. You know, but like I said, when Becky first started walking away and they first showed Charlotte laying down like with the ref next to her on the ground behind the table, she got me there for a second. Definitely, I gotta say that because I really thought she was hurt until she sat up.
Did you tear up? Did you cry a little bit?
Dude, honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna bullshit you, dude. One tear, bro. One tear.
Oh shit!
It is what it is, bro. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. I just fucking took it away with my finger and licked that shit. You know what I'm saying? For good luck.
Oh, so, good.
Whatever. I'll probably have a great day tomorrow now. All right, so let's move on to the fourth match, which fucking really shocked me, dude. And I honestly, right now, bro, I still don't understand, bro. I still don't understand. WWE Championship, AJ versus Samoa Joe. But, bro, I don't understand why this match went on at, like, 8:30 or whatever it was. It's a WWE Championship. Why the fuck are you putting it on as, like, the fourth match? I don't like that.
No, I was shocked, too. I was like, what? This match is on?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, no. But it was a decent match, you know, all around. Like, AJ Styles always puts on an awesome show. Samoa Joe, like, I mean, they were both awesome. I thought they both put on some great moves, and the whole AJ Styles' wife and his kid in the outside the audience and shit, bringing his family into it. I thought it ended cool. Like I didn't expect that to happen at all. I didn't think he was gonna flip out like that, but you can see why he does it, you know. But yeah, dude, I thought it was a good match, even though it was so early. You know, but I mean, it kept the pay-per-view flowing good. You know, kept it fresh.
I liked the match. I just thought it went on for a little too long. That was my only gripe with it. I was like, man, this match feels like it's going on forever. But I liked the match. But the thing that I really liked was the wife and the kid on the outside, and then Samoa Joe grabbing the mic and saying, you know, I'll be your daddy to her. And I'm like, you know. Because that dude, for a split second right there, that brought me back. When he said that, it just brought me back to like when wrestling was good. You know what I mean? No, if they were doing that type of shit all the time.
And you know, I'm surprised they even let him say that nowadays, you know?
Oh, I know, dude. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what kind of world do they think we live in? I mean, you look at the shit that's on TV. That's the problem, man. I don't think the wrestling bubble fucks up everything. Like these people live in a wrestling bubble. They don't even watch what's on TV. Look at what's on fucking TV at 8, 9 o'clock. Just go through the channels. And, you know, and we're sitting here saying right now that we're surprised that they said that they let him say that to her. And it's like, look at what's on fucking TV, you know, from 8 to 10 o'clock. And mostly every night of the week.
Maybe they're slowly getting there. Maybe they're just testing the water. They're testing the water, you know?
That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, right? Oh, my God.
All right, what's next? What's next on the menu?
All right, next on the menu is Daniel Bryan and Thomas. You like my Maurice? Thomas.
I'm not even gonna try it now, bro.
But yeah, so I mean, but this was a decent match, you know what I mean? But I honestly, dude, I was cooking during it, so I wasn't totally paying attention to the whole thing.
It was just a whatever match, you know. I thought. Again, I kind of liked how it finished. You know, it's like a Miz type of thing to do. You know, they weren't just gonna let Daniel Bryan just lose. You know, something had to happen for him to lose like that, and I thought it was a good way for him to lose.
Yeah,
and a good way for Miz to win. You know, because that's what he does. He's a fucking good.
It was a good way, but for me, like they just, you know, having a match like that, and that match was kind of long too. I felt like, and then I feel like the finish was like the ending and all that stuff was just kind of like paint by numbers. When you could have fucking really, elaborated better. They could have done some other shit to make that better. They could have had Brie come out, whatever. They could have built that up way more. And then the thing that really drove me nuts is like right after they show him in the back and he's talking to Brie and he says, just go back and enjoy the show. I'm going to punch some walls and shit. And then immediately I'm thinking to myself, okay, somehow Daniel Bryan's going to play into somewhere in at the end of this pay-per-view or before the end of it. Somehow. And you never see him again. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think he's just going to carry on, to SmackDown. That's all that's doing.
No, not really.
He's going to be all depressed and like,
bro, think about it. Think about if they would have showed one more, even a 30-second segment. It didn't even have to. It could have been 20-second segment of Daniel Bryan in the back, freaking out or something, and then like seeing somebody that now you're thinking, okay, he might fuck that person up or something happens. Take 30 seconds or a minute. Maybe he sees the Miz in the back. You know what I mean? Whatever, but something. Because that's my thing, dude. It's like when I watched that, I was expecting to see something with Daniel Bryan again. My gut told me I want to see something with Daniel Bryan again because he looks like he's about to snap. He looks like he's about to go crazy. He's saying he's going to punch walls, and then fucking you don't see him for the rest of the show. When you could have taken 30 seconds or a minute and had one more little thing with him at the end, and fucking it could have been like a hook for SmackDown. Like now you want to see what's going to happen on SmackDown. It could have been him in the back, upset. Maybe he is punching a wall, and then the Miz sees him, and then the Miz fucking makes fun of him, pisses him off. But Daniel Bryan tries to chase him or something. Miz gets in his car, and then maybe Daniel Bryan chases the car. Maybe Daniel Bryan jumps on the car and they drive away. Maybe something like that happens. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right because that whole like, oh yeah, babe, just go finish watching the show. That was kind of pointless and stupid. You're right. It didn't really lead to anything. I see what you're saying. That shit is kind of bullshit. It just left us with nothing. Now we're gonna like go into SmackDown and he's just gonna be in the fucking same shitty ass mood.
Why didn't he just kidnap the baby? What the fuck? That would have been good. Kidnap the fucking baby.
Kidnap the baby.
I'm serious. Kidnap the fucking baby, dude.
I don't know that's something he would do, though.
Well, you know what? Daniel Bryan needs to change his character up at this point. You know what I'm saying? That shit's gotten old.
It is getting old. A lot of things are getting old.
Yeah,
a lot of things are getting old. It's very, very, very repetitive, and it sucks.
All right. So let's move on.
And I don't know. It's all bullshit. All right, move on. Go ahead.
As George Carlin would say, it's all bullshit and it's bad for you. All right. Yes. Anyway, moving on. What is it? Constable Corbin and Finn Balor's the next match, right?
Right? Yeah, that's. Yeah. I think that's the next match.
Yes, it is. It is. So when the demon came out, I'm like, all right, the demon. I'm like, all right, cool. At least it's not just Finn Balor because we've already seen that 100 times. The demon came out. That's cool, right? But all right. First of all, Michael Cole, and I wrote this down. I quote, okay? This is what Michael Cole said because my question is, who is the demon? That's just what I'm wondering. Who is the demon? Okay? I don't even really know who Finn Balor is, but at least tell me who is the demon. So anyway, Michael Cole said, right, and I quote, Balor puts on his war paint and unleashes his inner demon. Or when Balor puts on his war paint, he unleashes his inner demon. That's what Balor says, right? So I'm like,
he has no control or something like that.
No, nothing. He said nothing else about it, and I don't know. All I know is basically kind of what Michael Cole said, because I remember before when they were building up, I think him against Rollins or him against somebody else. Him against Bray Wyatt, I think last year, and he said he was bringing the demon, and that's how he was going to beat Bray Wyatt. And they kind of had a few vignettes or whatever, but they didn't fucking elaborate on anything, man. They said that he got the idea of the demon from an old Celtic like warrior or something like that, or an old Celtic demon or entity or whatever the fuck it was. but it was very poorly written, man. You know, it was like they just slapped some shit together. You know, okay, that sounds cool. You got it from a Celtic fucking entity from 800 years ago or whatever, and this and that. So it's like, okay, so that's all I know about the demon. That's all I fucking know. Then,
and sorry to cut you off, but why the fuck would he use it against Baron Corbin? Like, okay. It's not even a title match. Like, he unleashes the demon.
Okay, well, here's where it got better for me though. Corbin is outside the fucking ring, and he's like almost crying like that. Yeah. He doesn't want to get in there with them, and I'm like thinking to myself, bro, it's still the same 5'10" or 5'9" guy that weighs fucking 195 pounds that you fought 100 other times. Like, just because he has paint on, why the fuck are you crying about going in there? That is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was literally laughing on my couch. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Then Corbin goes in there, and dude, that shit was basically like a squash match. I don't think Corbin got one move off.
He didn't, not one.
Not one fucking move. So then I go back to, okay, when he puts on the war paint, he brings out this inner demon. Okay, and then I'm looking at that, and I'm like, okay, he's had so much trouble with Corbin, who's like 2 times the fucking size of him, and he just squashed him in like 3 minutes with the war paint, right? That we know nothing about. Then on top of it, Coach, right, and I quote, says, I wonder why he doesn't do it more often.
I heard that.
Like, why he doesn't put on the war paint more often. And that's my question, too, because if you're squashing fucking Corbin in 3 minutes because you're putting on some type of fucking mystical paint or whatever it is, then why aren't you always putting it on? And then you'd be beating Brock Lesnar in 3.5 minutes. Going by that logic, you know what I mean? And then on top of it, this is the payoff, okay? This is the payoff. Cole's answer to Coach. Cole says he takes it out when he needs it.
That's what I'm saying. Why would he choose this match?
But why wouldn't he always put it on if he can squash Corbin in 3 minutes? Why wouldn't he always put it on?
Well, this is a match he shouldn't have to put it on. You
Why?
know?
Why?
Because.
What do you mean? Why? Dude, he already lost to Corbin a bunch of times, and Corbin's like 2 times the size of him, so why would he not need to put it on? And why wouldn't he just always put it on?
No, no, I agree with you. He should always put it on. He should most definitely always put it on. It's so much better that way. You know, his entrance is awesome, and he's just freakish, and he's just.
It's a better character.
It's a wicked cool character. Yeah, he needs to keep it going.
Yeah,
he needs to always wear it. He needs to always do it.
Yes, always do it, and then give us more. Tell us more about the fucking demon. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Who is the demon? You know what I'm saying? It's not just like okay, so if he puts on that war paint and he can fucking squash a guy that's 2 times his size that he's had so much trouble with over the past 2 months in 3 minutes, tell us why. What is that war paint doing to him where he can fucking do that to Corbin?
It gets in his blood, dude, and it goes into his veins.
Yeah, well,
he becomes an animal.
Yep. Why don't we see fucking him doing some, cutting himself or something and put some paint in there and fucking, it kind of just like consumes him, Ooh, they got those stupid graphics that they're putting above Roman Reigns when he comes out. There's this big fucking retarded looking dog head up there. And it's like, but you can't put some special effects on Finn Balor to make it look like he's got a fucking demon coming out of him?
He had the special effects on the
in the video,
like clouds looking above the arena.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I like the demon character, I really do, and I like it a lot more than Finn Balor looking like fucking Fonzie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Fucking Irish Fonzie. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah, well, drop the leather coat at least.
Yeah, but I like the demon gimmick, but I mean, it's just, oh my god, I don't know, like, bro. I could fucking write a character for that demon thing, and probably in 20 minutes, that's better than what they give us. That's what I don't understand. All right, so let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
You got the next match, brother. Your boy. You got the next match.
Oh. my boy, Jeff Hardy, baby. You see these? Guess what? I won for nothing, brother.
Yeah,
even though I picked Shinsuke Nakamura to win, you know, it was a better match than I thought it was gonna be. Let's put it that way. But it was a decent match. You know, it was better than the last match they had.
I thought it was better than most of the matches of the night, to be honest with you, and also the Swanton bomb that he missed on the apron. That was a good little touch.
Oh, that was a good little touch.
Yeah,
you know, that's a Jeff Hardy kind of lost it on himself because that's where he got hurt.
Oh yeah,
that's where Nakamura took advantage.
Yeah,
but it was awesome, and the impact was awesome, and I love how he does the whole eyelid thing because when he's like shutting his eyes, he looks like his eyes are wide open, and then when he's got his eyes open, they're all white.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking sweet.
It's cool. It's cool. Man, Jeff, man, I wish he was on top. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but he's one of the best guys they have.
But I just feel like he needs to switch something up again.
Yeah, he does because
he keeps it kind of the same thing, kind of. We need to do something different. Just something little. Something little. Something to. I'm surprised. Like, I don't know. I'm surprised he's not with his brother. Maybe they don't have to be tag team, but the whole broken gimmick, the whole Woken gimmick and shit. So like,
I hope
that can bring out another. Yeah, that can bring out another Jeff Hardy.
Dude, I think they're
bring Matt Hardy over or something and Bray Wyatt over because Randy Orton's fucking beating on Jeff or something. Something like that.
Dude, I kept saying too when I was in the chat earlier, I kept saying that I thought that fucking Randy Orton was going to cost Jeff Hardy the match by coming out and slapping Shinsuke with his dick. And then when his music hit at the end of the match, I'm like,
oh, here comes the dick.
Is the penis coming out? What's going on?
God, you think about penis a lot, dude.
No, I just
you got it on your mind. It is late, man.
Dude, let me tell you why though, dude. Because I read this online, and I read it in multiple places that, and I think that they stated the source was an ex-WWE writer. Okay, now I don't know if it's true. I'm not gonna say it's true. I don't fucking know, but it was a quote from Randy Orton. Okay, saying that John Cena is like, he's one of a kind, and he's saying like, one of the things he doesn't react to anything, and he says you could literally walk up behind him and put your dick on his shoulder and he wouldn't react, and then at the end of the quote he says, "I know because I've done it." Now,
dude,
I don't know if that
happened,
bro. Probably made up. That could be made up.
I probably did do it. Them in the locker room just joking around.
Well, dude,
dick on your shoulder.
I heard this. You remember Jim Cornette?
Yeah.
I heard this clip online from him talking about the whole Randy Orton deal, and he said that he couldn't believe that it was such a big deal because of the stuff that they used to do back in the day. And one of the things is a guy might fucking come into the locker room like butt naked and be like, "Oh man, I'm looking for my toothbrush. Anybody see my toothbrush?" And then he turns around, the toothbrush sticking out of his ass. That was like a common fucking rib that they used to do, and this and that.
Dude,
So
they're a bunch of fucking wrestlers, dude, that are changing the locker room and shit, being fucking dudes.
Yeah,
that shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
they're gonna joke around with that shit.
So I don't know, whatever. I might be obsessed with the Orton dick conspiracy. I don't know, but I find it to be the funniest fucking thing. Just the whole story, like shake my hand with his dick hanging out, and then fucking the whole John Cena thing that I heard. Like whether it's true or not, dude, it's just to me it's hilarious because honestly, I could picture it being true. It's not like I have doubts in my mind that could be true.
So what do you think was that whole deal with Randy Orton tonight? Like, he just walks down. With Jeff Hardy's too hurt now?
That's stupid, bro.
It's fucking retarded.
He didn't do anything, right? He didn't do anything.
He didn't.
Yeah, dude. I fucking hate that shit, bro. It's like, who cares? And okay. when he came out, his entrance music fucking played. Why can't he just walk out? Like, even if you're just going to have him walk out and do nothing, why does his entrance music got to play? Maybe it would have, to me, it would have fucking felt better, even though it's stupid. The whole thing's stupid. It would have felt better if his entrance music didn't play. Because it's like, that's what you were saying before. It's like, it's all the same. Everything is like a formula. It's all the wrestling bubble. Everything's a formula. Guys goes out, we got to play his entrance music. We got to show his videos. We got to put his lights on. It's fucking stupid. Let him fucking walk out. Just let him walk out. Let him walk through the crowd. Let him slip up from under the ring.
Yeah, let him just full speed run out like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah, dude,
when you didn't have time to go look, like even when you were there, you just had no time. You just seen some guy jet down, and then next you know they're beating on whoever.
Yeah, what if he would have just rushed down there, and as he's rushing down there, it's like he's looking at Jeff Hardy like he's gonna fucking fuck up Jeff Hardy. He slides in the ring and boom, he fucks up Nakamura. Why not? Why not? It's better than him standing there.
Or even him just running down there, sliding right into Jeff Hardy, thinking like making us think he's gonna beat him up, and he just looks like stares at him, and then he walks away.
Yeah, whatever.
They did it better. You know,
anything would have been better than him just walking out there. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, everything will be better than what they do nowadays. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They're always wrong.
And the thing is too, man, I gotta say, I think one thing that's really hurting it right now is the commentating, bro. The commentating is not good, dude. It's not
the Vince McMahon days. It's not the Jim Ross days. It just doesn't. They don't make you feel pumped up. Like Michael Cole was trying too hard. I feel like he's trying way too hard.
His time is come and gone. Well, see, no, but the thing is, from what I know, is that I know for a fact that there's guys in the back that are talking into their headsets. I know that for a fact. Okay, Vince McMahon is one of the guys, like on Raw and probably at the pay-per-view. He's in somebody's headset. I don't know if it's Michael Cole. I don't know if it's Graves. I don't know if it's Coach. But he's in somebody's headset. But somebody is in every one of their headsets. So, but I think now, like as opposed to before, is they just had way more freedom back in the day. Now it's like it's all scripted. Everything.
Well, why doesn't Vince just do it then? He's there doing it behind the scenes. Why didn't he just commentate again?
I think he's lazy.
That's
beneath him, bro. That's beneath him.
He's a lazy ass.
No, I don't think he's lazy. I just think it's beneath him.
Oh, he's too good for it.
Yeah. And whatever. He probably
just like it's too good for Triple H to wrestle.
I think it's besides the point anyway, because it's just it's the way that they're doing it now. It's totally different. You know what I mean? Like I think that everything was more kind of on the. I think there was a lot more stuff on the fly back then that was allowed. You know what I mean? Like if I was hearing about how Jerry Lawler used to crack guys up in the gorilla position with his jokes and commentary, like some of the shit they used to say, because we used to crack up. Some of the shit that he said, I was dying laughing. Like every week he would say something.
Fuck yeah, Jerry Lawler was awesome, dude. I loved it.
It's like
his reactions to everything was just awesome.
Yeah, and my point is, do you think that was because somebody was in the back telling him to say that? No, he was quick-witted.
Yep.
And he would come up with this shit. And I feel like I don't know, man. I don't think that they're allowed to do as much of that anymore. If anybody on that panel that I think has a little bit of freedom with that is Corey Graves, just because he's quick-witted, you can tell. You know
I think, dude. I think he could fit in. I think he can fit in well. They just let him do his thing.
Yeah, but they got to get Cole out of there,
dude. For real, like he's just sickening to hear now. Get him out. He's not even exciting. He's not even like. He doesn't make it exciting. He doesn't make it. He does nothing for it.
He used to be good, bro. He used to be good.
Yeah, he used to be good when he was like.
When it was him and the King, he was good.
And he was kind of like just coming up, being on like top, Yeah. That's when he was good. Now he's just like going with the motions. It's like he's bored.
Yeah.
He's fucking bored. That's what it seems like.
All right, so fuck Michael Cole. Let's move on. Ronda Rousey and fucking Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Championship. What did you think?
Kind of disappointed a little bit. I called Ronda to win, but you know, she's new. She's still shaky. Alexa Bliss is just seems like a good champion right now. I don't know. It's the whole celebration at the end. I don't know. It's for this whole woman thing. I think this whole woman movement.
I think that basically, I mean, that's what I said the other day too. Yeah, in that particular case, I thought that they were going to give the people what they wanted, and whether the people wanted it or not, that's what they ultimately wanted, was for Ronda Rousey to take the belt. Which
yeah, I mean, but it didn't really seem like a lot of fans were excited. I mean,
well, that's because they haven't done anything to build her up. The one good thing that they did with her in this whole time, like the one real good thing, was when she fucked up Kurt Angle in the office officiating guys or the security guys or whatever it was. Remember that on Raw?
Yeah, and then it was cool when a few weeks ago when she slammed Alexa Bliss to the table. That was awesome. She like power bombed her, kind of.
Oh yeah,
you know. And then her match against Nia Jax was wicked good.
Yeah, I think they made a huge mistake by taking her off TV for a month. When they suspended her.
Yeah, she kind of was like she was on the top of her game right there.
She was getting hot.
She was getting hot, and like I said, that match at Nia Jax, just like, I mean, she got her ass beat, and she showed that she can take a beating, and just I don't know. I thought it was just a weak match tonight.
Yeah,
just a weak match tonight. It just proves that Alexa can only win when she has like someone smaller than her, or someone on her side, or outside the ring, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
but it sucks. It was. I'm kind of happy that Ronda has the belt, but I don't know.
I'm not.
Mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings.
I'm not, only because, like what I said the other day, bro, I liked having the major heel fucking champions. Alexa Bliss is great on the mic, dude, and Carmella was getting there on the mic. Like, she was so close to being fucking almost that, getting closer to Alexa Bliss's level on the mic. Carmella was getting better and better every week. Alexa Bliss is awesome with the mic. They were both, like, Alexa Bliss is a great fucking heel. Carmella was getting there, and now you just fucking pulled the rug out from under both of their feet.
How are you gonna put Alexa Bliss in the ring with Ronda Rousey and have Alexa Bliss win? How is that gonna happen?
I'll tell you how it's gonna happen.
Besides like her cheating.
No, she can cheat. That's fine, but but by herself. By herself cheat. Figure out a way to fucking win the match, outsmart Ronda Rousey, because you are a superior in-ring athlete, a superior wrestler than Ronda Rousey at this moment. So because you are a conniving fucking bitch, and that's the character that you play, and you play the character of being the queen of the ring, basically, because that's kind of the gimmick that she puts across. Like, she rules that fucking ring. She rules that division. And it's like, if that's the case, then go back to the 80s, dude, in the 90s. That's what they used to do. A good heel would outsmart the other person.
And Alexa Bliss is good at that. She usually does outsmart, her opponent. But that's why I think they had Ronda Rousey do the whole game playing thing, how she's in the middle of the ring, how she's got her hands over her face, how she's like telling her how you can come in the ring. So like maybe Alexa Bliss had an idea of winning, but then Ronda Rousey threw that out and she kind of like shocked her a little bit. Because that was, I don't know.
I think that honestly, bro, I think that's you just thinking too much into something that sucked. and trying to make a reason for it to not have sucked as much.
Well, we really shouldn't be talking about this long because it sucked.
I know. That's my point. So
you're making me think too hard.
Okay, all right.
About this.
Let's move on to the main event, okay? Which and I was saying going into the main event, I'm like, man, this fucking match better steal the show. This match better steal the show.
We're on the main event already?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit! All right, let's go.
And that's what I was saying to myself. This match better steal the show because up until that point, to me, it felt like basically any other card. The only notable things for me up until that point were Samoa Joe's line to Wendy, and AJ Styles' kids crying in the fucking with her mom and shit, whatever, and then the Becky Lynch heel turn. Those are the only two things that stuck out to me throughout the whole show. And then so when this thing starts, and when I said when Money in the Bank was coming up, I kept saying like Braun Strowman should be the first guy to win the Money in the Bank, or after he wins the Money in the Bank, be the first guy to not cash it in like everybody else. He should just come out and say, on this date or whatever, at this time or however they do it, I'm cashing this in. So when he came out and he said that, I'm like, yo, this is cool because this is what they should have done. He's just standing out there like, dude, I'm letting you guys both know it's coming. I'm cashing this motherfucker in.
I thought he was cashing in as like a triple threat.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna go wait, and fucking put it in there, dude. Beat him up, beat them both up.
Nah. I like them playing it like that. Him just coming out and saying, I'm not gonna cash it in. Like when you're hurt or when you're down, I'm gonna fuck you up no matter what. So go ahead, have your match. Good luck, and as soon as it's over, dude, be ready because I'm cashing it in. I like that. But then they just fucking blew it, man. They blew it.
Dude, I thought it was weak. I thought I thought it started like this, going up.
Yeah.
And it just went.
Dude, it was like the first hill of a roller coaster, bro. It was like, okay, we're getting there. Okay, this could be good. And then just nosedive.
Dude, you know what sucks, dude, is that we're not going to see Brock Lesnar probably for a while.
Nope.
And that was a shitty way to have it his last match for a while. Like it was so stupid how it like started after Braun Strowman got out of the ring, how the match started. It was so stupid. The Superman punch is so stupid. My girl was next to me and she was even saying they look so like they're not even hitting them. Like oh man, that move has got to go, Gonzo. Yeah. It's got to go.
Yeah.
But it just I have no words. It was a shitty way to end the pay-per-view.
Awful because
AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, that match should have ended prior to the pay-per-view. It would have. Yeah. I thought it would have ended strong. It would have ended where AJ Styles was leaving with his family. The pay-per-view was ending. Just.
I agree.
I just thought it started strong and then just died.
Yep. Because I mean,
flat.
My thing is that I kept saying that too, man. Oh, don't make Brock Lesnar look weak. And even though it's kind of hard to make him look weak, dude, they made him look like shit in this match, dude. They made him look like shit.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like it just like what you said at the beginning. Like Roman Reigns has already thrown fucking 50 Superman punches at him. He's already fucking went for the spear 50 times against him. And it's like, when have we ever seen Brock Lesnar like react to it like that, except for maybe one time before after they fought for like 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Like, just to start it out like that, like he takes one Superman punch and then all of a sudden he's all fucking loopy and dazed and like hobbling around the ring and shit, and he's just eating all these fucking moves. Just like, really, dude? Really? You know what I mean? And then I feel like in their minds, they're like, okay, well, we're just going to have him smash the fuck out of Braun Strowman, and that'll make him look strong again. And then he'll go in there and eat one spear and he's done. You know what I mean? And then Braun Strowman doesn't even cash in. So what does that make Braun Strowman look like? You know what I mean? Like, they fucking Brock Lesnar beats the shit out of him, and at the end he's laying in the aisleway all fucked up. What does that make him look like?
I
What
thought
the,
it was,
what the fuck are these people thinking, dude?
dude, it was so weak, dude. I really hope that WrestleMania, you know, I really hope it's. I hate to say Brock Lesnar in the main event because seeing this guy fucking wrestle 2 or 3 times a year and then seeing him in the main event WrestleMania kind of pisses me off. But he's so awesome in the ring and shit. I hope Brock Lesnar and it's Braun Strowman. I hope them two clash. I think them two head to head would their match would be awesome. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for. I don't know why they keep like. I think they're just holding out with Braun Strowman. I think they're gonna let him carry it for a little longer. So it's when he actually does cash it in and make an impact and win, it's like, fuck yeah, finally. But I don't know. It's just weak.
Like to me, the way I look at it is okay, right? Like going by the baseline that they set with that, which was totally fucking terrible. Because for one, let me just start off by saying this real quick. We've already seen like 4 or 5 months of Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman before. You know what I mean? So now it's like, where else are they going to go with it? Reigns is the champion. Strowman's Money in the Bank. I just feel like, okay, now we're going to get 3 or 4 more months of Strowman and Reigns again, which is like, dude, we just had that like 4 months ago. That's fucking stupid.
That's what I'm saying. With Brock, not with Roman. Braun and Brock, bro.
But here's my thing, dude, okay? Why couldn't they have done this? Why couldn't they have when Reigns went out of the ring and Brock sidestepped him and then Reigns went into Strowman and like knocked him down and then Brock gave him an F5, right? Why couldn't Brock started going back after Reigns, okay? And then Strowman gets up like pissed off and then gets on the apron like he's about to cash in his Money in the Bank because now he's pissed, okay? And he distracts Brock, and then Reigns gets the pin that way, right? And then Brock fucking beats the shit out of Roman Reigns, okay? And like quick, like hits him with an F5 or something, just takes him out real quick. And then him and Strowman just start fighting, and then right to the back or something. And then end it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you still got the belt on fucking Reigns. That's what you wanted. Even though he took an F5 at the end, big fucking deal. He just fought Brock. And then Strowman doesn't look weak and Brock doesn't look weak. They just like fight to the back and it ends. And then you're like, okay, so what happened with Brock and fucking Strowman? You know what I mean? And then maybe I'd want to watch Raw tomorrow. Maybe I'd actually want to see that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
I just don't.
They didn't do that.
I don't get it, dude. I don't understand how did that make anything good for Brock or Strowman or even Reigns? I mean, it wasn't believable because when has Brock ever like taken a beating that easily from anybody? I mean, it was just like Brock looked like a wimp next to Roman Reigns tonight. I don't get that.
And dude, I'm gonna keep saying it. It was weak.
All right, I'm done with this.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm done with this. I mean, bro, for me, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit. Like, I don't even care, whatever. But it's a little upsetting because SummerSlam, when I was a kid, that was my favorite one. So it's just kind of like it has that special place for me. Being a grown up a wrestling fan, SummerSlam was always my one. And bro, this ranks among the fucking worst SummerSlams ever. Like I'm talking this is up there with SummerSlam 1995, Diesel against King Mabel in the main event. I mean, this is up there with that. Like literally, nothing happened on this at all. Nothing.
I don't think anybody will ever remember this pay-per-view after like maybe a few months.
No,
very forgettable. Nothing. The only memorable thing is Ronda Rousey winning the championship. That's probably the only thing that someone's gonna remember, just because it's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's it. That's
it.
the only mark that SummerSlam's gonna have.
Yep, and it's just fucked up. Nobody really remembers fucking King Mabel against Diesel, and if they do, they're like, oh my god, that shit sucked. You know what I mean? Because that was another thing. It's like, why you have a guy that beats everybody with a power bomb. why are you gonna book him against a guy that you know he can't powerbomb? You're like, there's no chance he's powerbombing Mabel. And you know how he won that match? You know how Diesel won that match, bro? An elbow drop off the second rope, I think. That's how he won. Because he couldn't powerbomb him. What kind of shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man. And that's why it pisses me off when all these people hate
Mabel.
on dude, all these fucking people hate on Vince Russo. And it's like, bro, Vince Russo wasn't writing back in the day when fucking King Mabel and Diesel went against each other and fucking Diesel won with an elbow drop off the second rope in the main event of SummerSlam and everybody forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? And he's not writing now with this bullshit, but he was writing when fucking Austin and McMahon were going at it. He was writing when The Rock went to the top. He was writing when DX was there. You know, all that shit, all that good shit, you know, and that's why it pisses me off that, like, to me, this is a perfect example. This pay-per-view is a perfect example of why people like are just, I don't get it, bro. Like,
because they don't have range. Vince don't give them range. Vince gives them a fucking shitty ass script and says you can't go beyond this. That's it.
Stupid, dude.
The power, you know, and Triple H is just, it seems like he just wants to be like, you know, good, like the family man, you know, family business, you know, he wants to run a clean business. Like, you know, I get that vibe off him. Like it
really is turning into Cirque du Soleil wrestling.
Yeah. Remember the 25th anniversary Raw?
Yeah.
Like a few months ago, it's probably a year ago. I don't even know, but it did suck, but I remember when, you know, DX came out, Shawn Michaels came out, and he had the mic, and he's like, I know he was just being funny and shit, but he was like, you know, I used to be able to come up here and lead the mic, but someone won't let me say certain shit, or he said something on those lines, and everybody knew it was because of Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I really think he had like a guideline that night. I really think that someone told Shawn Michaels, you can't go out there and be DX. You have to like slow it down a little bit, you know. They only did suck it one time at the end, and I'm surprised they even showed that, you know, because they won't show that shit nowadays on Raw or SmackDown. They're not gonna let someone say "suck it" like that in someone's face like they used to.
Stupid. I mean, bro. What? Say that again.
They have no range. They have no range to go beyond, you know.
Man, dude, it's just like, man, it sucks, dude, because, you know, growing up a wrestling fan, and now I'm at the point where it's like, dude, I don't even know how much longer I can keep watching it. I really don't. Especially when they pull shit like this. You know what I mean? It's like, what, dude, there's literally nothing that I like have to see on Raw or SmackDown. There's nothing in my mind right now where it's like, man, I got to see what happens on Raw or I got to see what happens on SmackDown. Nothing. Zero. Not one thing. You know what I mean?
That's why some of these matches I have a hard time even like talking about them, because there's not really much to talk about besides all the bad fucking writing.
Yeah.
You know, there's no feuds, nothing sucks us in, nothing to talk about on the next day, nothing I can text you and say, hey, did you see this shit?
Never, dude, never. When's the last time you and me texted each other and was like, oh my God, dude, did you see this? Nothing. Never.
Yeah. I really hope the rumors are true with Hulk Hogan. I really hope he comes back and they let him do something. You know, I hope they.
But bro, the thing is with Hulk Hogan, bro, with all that conspiracy, they're not going to give him like fucking a long leash, dude. You know they're not. They're just not, bro. You know, because he still has heat, dude. He's still got heat.
Just give him the mic. Let him fucking recharge the crowd.
I don't know, man. I think within this framework and within these guidelines that they set, the Hulk Hogan, there's nothing he can do. You know what I'm saying? They have to fucking, you know, completely open the creative envelope, which they are not at all. If they completely open the creative envelope and then you give Hulk Hogan a mic or you send Hulk Hogan out there with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, you know, to get some guys that, because they can't wrestle anymore, but they're going to get the best guys and bring back the NWO. You know, you do some shit like that, but you allow, you know, a lot more, then that could be good. But, you know, everything is so, I don't know, it's all formulaic. And it's like, to me, it seems like it's not even about like the pure wrestling anymore. And I don't even mean pure wrestling like in the ring. I'm just saying like what we loved about wrestling back in the day. I don't even think it's about that anymore. I think now it's just about putting out the product, making sure it gets out there. And, you know, it's on TV every week or whatever. There's matches, you know, and then they try to emphasize on the in-ring stuff. So, like, emphasize on the athletics of it. But then it seems just everything else that they focus on has nothing to do with wrestling itself. Vince McMahon's got his XFL thing. They got the WWE network, which is, I mean, a network is not wrestling. You know what I'm saying? That's you're building a network. That's totally different. They got the network. They're making all these shows now. Story time, fucking Table for Three, all that shit. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like they've just gotten so far away from what we loved when we were young with wrestling. They've just gotten away from that. All the good shit.
I feel like the passion has died out with them.
It has. It has.
The candle has burnt out. They moved on, and now it's just too far gone. There's no coming back. It's old for them now. It feels like.
That's why, like, dude, I really enjoy, and anybody that's watching this right now, I'm going to plug this right now. I really enjoy writing the Impact Wrestling Report for Bill Apter every week, which is on onewrestling.com every Friday. Bill Apter, the great wrestling journalist, his site every week on Friday. I write the Impact Report. He posts it every Friday, and watching that show, like, I was so refreshed when he asked me to do that. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know that much about Impact. I only watched it a little bit when the Hardys were doing the Broken thing. I never really watched it back in the day. So, and I was watching it as an assignment, like, you know, to write the report. And I wasn't watching it as so much as a fan. But it was such a clean slate for me. So it's like, you know, I didn't walk in there with any preconceived notions like I like with WWE, because I watch that every week and I've been watching that my whole life. Or most of my life. With Impact, I don't know anything about it, so I don't really have any preconceived notions. And just seeing where they've brought it, you know, I mean, it's not. There's still a lot of things wrong with that show too. That's just like kind of wrong with wrestling in general now. But they put together a hell of a lot better show than fucking WWE. You know, all the storylines are continuous. You know, from week to week. You know, and they leave you a lot of times where you're like, we want to see what's going to happen next week. You know, they've been having this whole feud with LAX, right? LAX is this tag team. It's two guys, and then their leader dude is Conan. You remember Conan, right? Yeah. So that it stands for Latin American Exchange, and they're like gangsters. Like, that's their gimmick. They're gangsters from the street, right? And then there was this other dude that was in there, this guy King, who broke away from them, and then two past members of LAX came back, and they're together, those three, and they're like feuding against each other. For one, the vignettes that they've had over the past like month and a half, like the videos in the back and all that stuff, has been fucking phenomenal. Like, the vignettes are so good. They're back there drinking tequila, they're counting cash, they're all kinds of shit like that. Like, you feel like you're watching some gangster ass shit, you know, when they have these vignettes with them, and it feels more real. You know what I mean? And then, like, this past week on Impact, they had a fight and it was in a parking lot, like two gangs. You know what I mean? I want to see shit like that. I don't want to see shit like this, like what we saw tonight.
Like something that would happen in real life.
Yeah, dude. And bro, there's been rumors going around that Chris Jericho could possibly maybe go to Impact. Like, it's kind of been floating around. If Chris Jericho went to Impact, if they had the money to get him over there, and then they could get one or two or a couple more guys, I'm telling you, they could build that show up a lot bigger than what it is, and it could be a lot better. You know what I
mean? Last time I seen Chris Jericho, it looked kind of chubby. He looked like he was getting some weight on him. But I gotta get into Impact. I gotta start watching it.
I'm telling you, watch it on Thursday, bro. Because just as a pure wrestling fan, if you want to watch wrestling just because you're a fan from like when we were kids, that you're gonna get more out of that show than you get out of a WWE show. I'll tell you that right now. It might be lower budget. It might not be as, you know, flashy and as well put together as a WWE show, but I'll tell you this, man, the storyline's are way better. The matches are there's a lot of good matches. There's some stinkers in there too. You know, some of the guys aren't quite like the best workers, or like not the best. I don't want to take away from any of them, but they're just not as smooth as some other guys. You know what I mean? Some of them aren't as smooth. They could get a little fucking more smooth and a little better in the ring, but
like Ronda.
But for the most part, they're mostly all pretty good matches. Sometimes they have really good matches, and the storylines are just way better. They're just way better. And I know for a fact that they don't script their promos. You know what I mean? Well, at least not everybody. You know, I think that they have much, much, much more freedom to go out there and say what they want. I mean, they swear a lot more. I'll tell you that. They beep out motherfuckers and shit on there.
Oh shit.
Yep. And they say, you know, the guy King said to Conan like last week or 2 weeks ago, "What are you gonna do? Sit there and keep protecting your little puppy bitches?" That's what he said to him. And they're not saying anything like that on WWE.
That's like something DX would say.
Yeah, dude. You know, it's just better. It's a better show. But all right, dude, let's fucking end this thing. We've gone on too long.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's late and I'm tired and I got to work in the morning and I don't want to. Maybe I'll take the day off. Who knows?
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what, bro. That show was like a fucking mental vampire. You know
yeah,
dude. It just sucked the fucking life right out of me, dude.
Dude, I'm lucky I even got to stay up and do this video tonight.
I'm glad though, dude. I wanted to do the video like this because, dude, it's fresh in our mind. You know what I'm saying? We're fresh right now. We just watched it. We're not going to forget anything. We're coming from the heart, how we really feel about it. And hey, whatever, dude. We're sitting here talking about some dumbass wrestling, but you know what? It's only because we grew up as fans, and anybody that fucking likes wrestling, they like it probably for the same reasons that we do. You know what I mean? They miss the old glory days like we do.
We hold on to it. We love it. We're very passionate about the old days of wrestling.
Yeah, bro, because it used to be great.
We want it to come back like that. We want it to be strong and fucking keep us sucked in, dude, to every week. We want to look forward to Raw and SmackDown. But right now, it's just a piece of shit.
It is, dude. It's a big fucking piece of shit. That's all it is, and especially tonight. So let's just fucking finish it off with this, bro, because we usually like to do this. Stars or not stars. 1 out of 10. I'm giving this pay-per-view a 4, dude.
Wow.
A 4, bro.
That was higher than I thought you were going to give it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's even generous, but yeah, I'm giving it a 4.
They're usually harsh on yours.
Yeah,
I was going to say 3.
Yeah, well, hey, we'll meet in the middle at a collective 3.5. And I have no problem with that because I could have easily given it a 3 too. But yeah, so if you didn't see SummerSlam, but you got to see this, I guarantee you this was a better show than SummerSlam. You didn't fucking miss anything on SummerSlam. Don't even pay the fucking money to watch SummerSlam if you're going to pay $10 to sign up for the network. Wait until fucking WrestleMania or something because maybe there'll be better matches then. But yeah.
Or just use Wrestling on Demand on your Fire Stick.
Yeah, do that too. Whatever. Yeah. Go get a Fire Stick. All right. So yeah, SummerSlam 2018. That's all I got to say.
That's what it was. A whole lot of shit.
It was the drizzling shits, baby. Drizzling shits. All right, SplatMan. It's been great. We want to thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe, hit the red bell for us, please. We're trying to build the channel. If you watched SummerSlam, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you thought. If you didn't watch SummerSlam, more power to you because you don't have to live with this bullshit. You don't have to feel like your energy has been sucked out of you right now. Hopefully you're going to get a good night's sleep. And I'm going to get a good night's sleep, but for a different reason. I'm going to get a good night's sleep because I'm completely exhausted from the past fucking 4.5 hours of my life watching this awful fucking show. But yeah, let us know what you think if you watched it. We thank you guys for watching. This was the Gonzo Shark, and I'm checking the fuck out.
This has been the SplatMan, and I'm tired as a motherfucker. So you people, I will check you later. Peace.
Peace. AWO for life, baby.
For life.